watched us.
Activation.
The song is called Blockchain. Y'all know why I played it? What do y'all think of this Panini Blockchain? That's for the money the guys in Moolah. That ain't me. So it's not, hey, listen. I gotta stop this because I gotta talk about it. Yo, I gotta understand something. So you're gonna put out 20 cards. You're gonna spend all this advertising on it. Rather, it's their own money. It's their own site. It's all encased in their own stuff. But they are advertising on Facebook, which means they're spending money on it and stuff. So you're gonna, and the crazy thing about it is their margins are gonna be so massive on it. It's 20 cards. They probably spent a total of, I don't know, $500 on. Because they own the cards, for whatever rights, it was just one autograph from each of those players. Now the Honus auto, maybe a little bit more and stuff, but yeah, Ben, there was some. Well, that's what it is, and then what I don't get about it is that you're gonna spend all this website space. They literally have a tab titled Blockchain, and they're gonna make 20 cards. Now, I'm sure they'll expand on that and stuff, but the crazy part about it is that it eliminates almost 99.9% of their customer client base. There are 20 people that are going to get these cards. It doesn't make any sense. And they're spending all this time and money on it, and people are pissed. People hate it. New things are hard to swallow, right? Like everyone hates change. Everyone hates new things, and I get it. And I don't want to take away from innovation, but it's not really innovative. It's greedy, and it's clear as day. Todd pointed out, listen, I've been watching it. It's greed, and people see it. Panini has showed that they care nothing about the hobby and only about the money. Because it's not even like it's hobby generated. There's not one for every team. It's just about those high roller cards. All right. Off my soapbox. Panini, that was stupid. Make it better. I'm not saying it's a washed idea, but the way they did it is stupid. Stop being so damn greedy. Have some fun in the hobby. Blockchain, Panini Blockchain. Have you seen it? Have you heard of this? Are you aware of this? All right, we got a 6-box break here. Let's go ahead and hit record. Oh, that's what I was doing, and I got distracted. My brother called me. My brother's out of town for business today, and so I'm having him try to look for me some more Prism basketball. We are going to do a basketball break today. Did I get my? They didn't send me any. Maybe it's with my other account. All my drops are not showing up because I can't sign into my account. Oops. Let me see if I can get it real quick again. I'll try one more here. I'm letting people trickle in too. Well, Chris, honestly, it's been insane with this whole holidays. Today I went in. You should have seen all the packages still in UPS, and they were already like out and about and delivering. They couldn't even get it all on their trucks. I don't think so much stuff got held. And I asked him. I said, "So did you guys not work Tuesday?" And he goes, "Only air." And that was New Year's Eve. Listen. I believe in giving off for the holidays. I really do. But, dude, if you're going to give... Everyone I spoke with was under the impression that UPS, they didn't ever say they weren't shipping on New Year's Eve. They just didn't ship. So that's why nobody got their packages. They took 2 days off, which, good for them. Take 2 days off, but tell people... It said will be delivered on Friday. And then you know what they did to all their packages? Instead of announcing it, they said... unexpected delays. And so when I called and asked what were the unexpected delays, he's like, it doesn't say. So that's what everyone said. I want to shuffle these up. Unexpected delays. So Jason from Three Kings, our sister group, said, what was it, rain? Like nothing happened. There wasn't any national. I get it when there's like a national event, like an emergency, you know, a hurricane, severe storms, power outages. I'm not going to complain about my football cards not getting here. And if you want to take 2 days off, whatever. I don't care. I'll pay for overnight. I'll pay for air. But you got to tell me, like, that pissed me off. It's principle for me. And then they just acted like, yeah, we took the day off. Not much, Todd. I have a couple boxes left. But contenders, I have a couple boxes too. We're gonna do some basketball stuff. Why, Todd? I can't find it any cheaper than $4.15. The Prism. I tried to get it for like $3.75, $3.50. I can't. No one's selling it for cheaper than $400. I didn't open the whole box yet. So this Mike McCarthy thing's dominating the news today, which it should be. That's a huge ordeal. And the more that I hear about the hire, this girl on, can I just say, this girl that's on that third from the right, that might be my new favorite reporter. Whew. Just saying. I would talk sports with her all the time. So anyhow, a little flustered from her. Just kidding. No. So the Mike McCarthy, I like the hire. I think it's a solid hire. Patrick Laird, and here's why. I'm going to give you a few reasons the more I hear about it. We all know that Jerry Jones loves to have control of the team, right? You wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating. Wait, hold on. There's so much to talk about. Paul, congratulations. Paul's childhood dream of owning a card shop is going to hit life Saturday, the 11th. Less than a week from today. That is awesome. This coming up Saturday, 5 days away. Paul, you got to do some live or some videos, post it. That is awesome. I'm so happy for you, man. It's still my dream to have one too. It just hasn't come yet. Hey, out of 99, Drew Sample, rookie ticket stub going out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Jay Toski with it. Just saw him this week and he came to the card show. Second thing is, Todd, that's so funny. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers. That might be my new favorite saying. That's hilarious. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers. I've never heard that. Oh, man. Top 10 draft picks. Bengals, Redskins, Lions, Giants, Dolphins. Oh, I got to go back to this. We'll talk about the Mike McCarthy more, but I want to put this freezed on the... I'll get back to this. Mike McCarthy, we all know that Jerry Jones wants to be in charge of the team, right? He wants to make the decisions. He wants to be the one to talk to the media. And from everything I've heard, apparently Austin, because I live in a van down by the river. I don't know. But everything I heard is Mike McCarthy has no desire to talk at all to the media. He hated it in Green Bay. He didn't want to be that guy. Here we go. We got an Elijah Holyfield. That is the variation going out to the Carolina Panthers. Lamar. So that's reason number one. Jerry, and from the sounds of it, Jerry and McCarthy will just are completely compatible as it pertains to social, all the social stuff. The interviews, talking to the media, right? Mike McCarthy is an experienced coach with extremely high winning percentage. Preston Williams out of 75 Rookie of the Year contenders. That's our first numbered rookie contenders we've gotten. With extremely high, win percentage. A lot of experience in the playoffs. Haskins and Montez Sweat. Yes, he lost a lot in the playoffs. So what? He took a year off. He's rested. He's reevaluated. I honestly think this. All right. So as a teacher who taught for 9 years, the summers were the most important time. Coaches, and it gave you a chance. You work with like kids that annoy the heck out of you. Coaches are no different. They work with these diva players. They work with headaches all year long, and they get no break. Mike McCarthy has been removed. He has a chance to reevaluate, reassess, watch some football from a different perspective, through a different lens. I think that's a huge thing when people get the opportunity to do that, whether it be players or coaches. Dude, Mike McCarthy is ready to rock. He can only go up after Jason Garrett. What's he going to do? Not make the playoffs? Jason Garrett made the playoffs 3 in the last 9 seasons. That's the stat I heard. I couldn't believe it, and I still got to look that up. I'm not buying that stat. You're telling me the Cowboys only made it 3 times in the last 9? Henderson and Long, I swear they were in it more than that. And if that's true, Garrett should have been gone 4 seasons ago. Mixon, Evans, and Mahomes. Just because of the, what word am I looking for here? The hit, for lack of a better word, the history in Dallas is you win. You get to the playoffs at least. And Ben, I have to disagree with you. I think that McCarthy made Rodgers. Since McCarthy left, Rodgers hasn't been the same. Rodgers is getting the job done, but Rodgers has not been the prolific quarterback we've talked about, right? Since McCarthy left, what have the Packers done? McCarthy ruined, that's our second one out of this case. Benny Snell, rookie ticket, RPS, that's the on-card, going to the Steelers. Chris Anderson, a Steelers fan. There you go, Chris. Okay, that's fine, but isn't it part of a coach's job to bring in those weapons, Ben? And part of the reason he doesn't have weapons is nobody wants to fucking play with Rodgers because he's a big ball baby. And I'm sorry if you're a Packers fan, or a Rodgers fan, but he's the reason I don't like the Packers. Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins, will have to ram that off. He's a big baby who, when he doesn't get his way, he throws his fist and like he didn't get candy in the grocery store. For the Jacksonville Jaguars out of 99, going to the Bobby Parker. Shout out to Bobby, dealing with some health issues with his daughter. Prayers out to Bobby. Hope she's doing better. Yeah, but don't tell me that. Then don't tell me that the Rodgers made McCarthy, because what year now I gotta go back and look. But did McCarthy come in when Rodgers was there, or did Holmgren was there when they made the move from Favre to Rodgers? Correct. I'm not going to say that Aaron Rodgers is not a good quarterback. I think he's a talented quarterback. But an ego is poison, whether it's to yourself or to the people around you. And if you are a true leader, you cannot let your ego supersede your talent. And his ego has in the last 3 years of his career, has superseded his talent. Don't screenshot this. I am. I'm telling all your friends that are Vikings fans. They have already started sending out the thread that you are no longer. It's like in John Wick. The call has been made. You are now excommunicated from Viking fanship. Skull is not allowed to be uttered out of the lips of Ben Owski. Oh, you know what? Packers fans are all laughing at this hire. And what's going to be really funny is when... I honestly think the Packers are on the upswing with some of their young players, so I don't want to say they're not going to make it. I made that mistake this year. I'm not buying it, Scott. Stats... All right. I know stats never lie. You know what? Let's see what happens this week. They have a fairly simple matchup, right? I think Seattle. Dude, I think just... I like Seattle. I love Russell Wilson. DK's... but it just... I don't know. Seattle scares me. I'm not betting on that game. I want Seattle to win. I'm rooting for Seattle a ton. I would love to see that upset. Unfortunately, my upset of the week... based on momentum and a healthy team, and I fully believe in momentum in the playoffs. I gotta say the Vikings are the upset of the week over the Niners. And I know I always pick the Niners as an upset, but I've been right. 2 out of my 3 picks against the Niners have been right. And they didn't have a lot of losses this year to pick. So who didn't? Rodgers didn't adapt, or you mean the coach didn't? McCarthy. If you're saying McCarthy didn't adapt, then I'm okay with that. You may have been right, but that's what I'm saying about the year off. he may have looked at the state of the league, the state of coaching, and I don't know. We'll find out. He has the talent. If they re-sign Dak and they have Elliott and they get Cooper to stay, word is that Cobb might be back. Yeah, Ben, you know what? Maybe that's... Oh, what's this? A second one. They're third in the case. First off the run, 1 out of 86. Going out to the New York Football Giants, Paul Beagle. Darius Slayton, that is an on-card rookie ticket stub. Than arguing for the Packers. I know, man. You fought hard for them. I think you just didn't argue with me. Nah. All right, if you guys had to pick one upset of the week, you have to pick one. You can't say, I'm glad I didn't show it off. There we go. 250 points going out to the Jets. We have Benny Snell and Tony Pollard. If you had to pick one upset of the week, what's it going to be? How about an Ed Oliver going out to the Buffalo Bills? It's going to be John Tyson. One upset of the week. Who is it? The lines are bigger, deeper this week than they were last week, and I thought the lines were steep for like that Vikings game. Kareth White going out to the Chicago Bears. It's going to be Justin Wren for the Bears. I'm getting the Cowboys still go. Oh, as to who? To the Eagles, to the Giants, or to the Redskins, Ben? Second to who? I'm not disagreeing with it. I just think that division's up in the air, kind of. There you go. You got your Viking. It's going to be a Dylan Mitchell going out to Ben. Got a nice octuplet auto last night. 8 autos on one card. Yeah, as far as line goes, I'm taking Tennessee plus 9.5 and Houston plus 9.5. That's insanity to me. And it's nothing against the Ravens and it's nothing against the Chiefs. I just think in the playoffs, you can't be giving up 9.5. Now, I know why it is. They were both the 6 seeds in their respective conferences, Farrell and Abram. But 9.5 points in a playoff game? The league has too much parity in it. There's too many things that can happen to give up 9.5 points. I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I'm doing a parlay on that with the spread. MVP contenders, Baker Mayfield, Pat Tillman, Cam Newton, Amari Cooper, and Le'Veon Bell. Yeah, Ben, you're not wrong. We talked about that last break with the injuries. And, but my question to that is Peterson is, they need to figure out, I think, go and really analyze the injuries that they had. Was it just a fluke they had that many? Or is there something going on as far as practice regimen, workout regimens, diets? We tend to just think, oh, it's football players get injured. But there's more of a science, I think, that goes into it. Because he flipped you off with an emoji. You got emoji flipped. Like, do you remember when the Oregon coach, what was his name, came in for the Eagles? Oh, can't think of his name right now. He had them on, like, tracking. It was almost too much, monitoring of their diets, and the players hated him. So I think maybe they've been a little too lax with their coming in. That was a big thing with the Eagles. Chip Kelly. That was a big thing with the Eagles, is that the players were just overwhelmed. People wanted out. They didn't like how these divas were being parented, right? Emoji flip hurts just. Yeah, but there's a Drew Lock, rookie contenders. Derrick Henry, that guy just look at his arms. This guy in the backfield looks like he's going to just hurt somebody. Like he's ready to run him over. That guy's, he's good. He's good. He's big. Rashawn Gary and Darnell Savage. Hawkinson, rookie contenders. Stafford, Walker, Ridley. Do we have another one coming? I guess not. Breeze, Cohen, and Mariota. Emoji flip hurts the same. We pulled his rookie ticket stub last. Yeah, we got all our autos. We pulled that guy you're talking about. We pulled his rookie ticket stub last break. That was box number 2. What else? Anything good going on in anyone's life this week? Anything exciting? Any birthdays, anniversaries, life-changing events? Going on a weird after Christmas vacation? Yeah, I was wrong about Lamar. I'll say I just didn't have any stock in him. Like, I never really said he was gonna suck. I didn't say he was gonna be good. I just was like, I'm staying away from it. I just don't know, and I wish I would have known. I was right about Mahomes, but then I even said the same thing would happen this year, that he would level out a little bit. It's just a natural curve in the NFL career. He's gonna get back at it. I mean, he's in the playoffs second year in a row as a starter. Yeah, you're right, Ben. Between the collation in the box and both the teams, it's been a cool product, but it's just team heavy and all the autos. That's why we're shuffling. All the autos are in one column. Guys, what I'm going to do in order to not just fly through contenders is I'm going to post up a random teams mixer, and then tonight we may post for tonight. We may post another half case. So I didn't hear many people talk about. It was just you guys had said about maybe Tennessee over Baltimore, Titans over Ravens. 2 people said that. Any other upsets? Do you think, like how much would you bet straight up, on a money line, Seattle upsets Green Bay? Do you guys all kind of feel the way I do? Oh, they just showed that hit. I can't believe he got knocked out for the, it stinks that he was probably capable of playing. That the concussion protocol really leaves a lot in a medical team's hands. It just sucks, man. It sucks to watch a game get destroyed by that. Cardinals, Byron Murphy and Andy Isabella. Bryce Love. Michael Thomas, Fournette. We pulled this out of 49 last break. That was a cool card. Brian Dawkins. Biscuit. Mixon, Evans, Mahomes. There's a Hakeem Butler rookie contenders. Here's our first auto coming up. It's going to be for Green Bay. It's going to be a Ty Summers out of TCU. Not on card. It is just the... Oh, and it's not the variation. I was going to say variation. Green Bay Packers going out to Johnny Guypen, a Green Bay fan. And I know... There's Johnny coming in now. I know Johnny's like me. He loves to get those guys you can't get in a lot of other sets. Yeah, I think that Green Bay Seattle game is going to be a good game. It's going to be exciting to watch. I don't think I'm putting any money on it. Like, even metaphorically. You weren't wrong. There's another one for you, Ben. I think you may have gotten a different player in this half. Dylan Mitchell for the Minnesota Vikings. We've seen this set be a little team heavy. Miles Boykin. There's that A.J. Brown and DK Metcalf. Man, that's like the 8th one we pulled out of this case. All right, so we have a couple autos coming in the second half of this box. All right, so then we think that game's going to be close. Green Bay, Seattle. Kansas City and Houston. Any chance Houston comes in and wins that? Think about this. Deshaun Watson, the second QB taken in the 17 draft before Mahomes, after Trubisky. Has not gotten half the love that Mahomes has gotten. Didn't put up quite as explosive numbers as Mahomes did last year, but has been a fantastic running quarterback. Just strong with the ball. Doesn't turn the ball over a ton. All Contenders autos are going for crazy money. I mean, Duck's going for like 80 for the base auto. Contenders autos are insane, man. They really are. I mean, Devin Singletary's base auto is going for like 60, 70 bucks. I mean, that's a lot for just an odd-numbered base auto. Michael Thomas at a 175 playoff ticket. It's hard to get a specific player. That's the thing, is that there's so many autos. You know, they're pretty spread out, and boxes aren't cheap. Colts, Banagu, and Yassin. Look, you got another one coming. Is this going to be the on-card? It is going to be an on-card. Cracked ice out of 23 going to Mr. Ben Owski. Boom, baby. That is the Vikings cracked ice Madison. Did my phone die? Oh, no, it didn't. That is big. Cracked ice. And gotta hit this drop for the cracked ice. That's a big hit. You know, that's what makes Contenders awesome. You know, you pull in Madison out of 23, out of a lot of sets. You're excited. It's a short print Madison. Ben, do you want it in the mag here, or would you rather I not? I'll put it in for now. If you don't want me to ship it in that, you let me know. But that's an awesome card. But then you get the cracked ice. This is like one of the, you know, gods of football cards right here. Cracked ice. 200 on that? It's crazy. Not that you're selling that as a Vikings fan. That's the card you hunt for. That's the card you can never really want to, you never really want to lay, you know, two Benjis on. I said two Benjis. But but it's a card you're happy to get for the price of the Vikings. Holy cow. Wow, that's a nasty card. Don't use it, guys. 250 points, again, going out to the Jets. That's our second box with it in this half. That is the Chiefs, McCole Hardman and Juan Thornhill. So right now it seems to be like 4 out of 60 autos. So less than 10%. But still not good. But again, 5 autos per box. You're going to have this. I'm going to start a new... Wait, what word did I say? I don't even know what I said. What did I say that's a new word? Yeah, I love this group. I don't think we'll have any more in there. I really don't. I think it's pretty standard with Panini. Like they get in these trends of set points. What bothers me the most about it is it's 250, 250, 250. Like, you know, where is the 500, the 600, or 600, the 800, whatever? What, like Benjamin Franklin's, like 200. I didn't make that word. Benjamin Franklin's, the Benjis. All about the Benjamins? What? P. Diddy? It's not a new word. I wish I could take credit for that. All right, here we go. We do still have more boxes. Another half of the half, a quarter of the case here, but let's see what happens. We got more to go. Hopefully no more of those P words in here. Somehow I accidentally hit play. I wanted to see the top 10 draft teams. What's crazy to me is how many people are talking about, like, the Texans possibly upsetting the Chiefs, right? Like, it's a good matchup. And yet, I feel like I guess I'm assuming if the Bills got there, it would be a different conversation. But we had the Texans beat. Oh man, so frustrating. That's a hard one to swallow. Oh man, Benji was a great movie. The original one. I remember watching that as a kid. I remember like the opening scene of it is about all I remember. Benji was not near as good as Cujo though. Another 80s, a great 80s dog movie. My dad let me watch that as a kid. Like, I remember my dad's like, "You gotta watch Cujo." I wasn't that young, but young enough that it was scary. No, I think you're right, Johnny. I think Kansas City's ready to go. Mahomes is itching to get out in that field and throw the ball. Huh? I was wrong. Look at that. Just to mock me, they threw it right off the bat. Womp, womp, womp. I'll give some extra credits out. Jets cleaning house, though. Jonathan Thomas today up to like 1,500 points almost, I think. No, right under it. 1,250. Making me look stupid right off the... Thanks, Panini. Now I'll clean up your mess and give extra credits. Woo! 4 out of 20 for the New England Patriots. Going out to Floyd. Floyd, do you want this in a mag case? Are you in here, Floyd? Are you with us? I'm going to set it right here. That is a nice card. It's a 420. Yes. You know we got to hit it at Blazzzin. The 420 card. 4 out of 20.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
It's a 420. We got to hit it.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
That's the remake, the reprint of the... That is the jersey number. And not only that, that is the 1999 reprint ticket, which is really, really cool. That's cool. All right. Floyd, I'm going to mag it up for you. If you don't want it in a mag for shipping, you let me know. But that is a sweet-ass card. I can take points if you do that. Can I do a whole... It's happened. Floyd! Getting it. All in all, man, this whole case has been a decent case. We pulled the 1 of 1 Ripien for the Broncos. That was pretty sweet. Gotta be kidding me. There we go. You know, yeah, it's crazy. That I was looking at eBay last night, and I had sent it in a chat that I was in. How quickly, or how much some of these teams go for different than what we have in price. Like a lot more. Jelani Tavai, Detroit Lions going out to Austin Linderwell. Yes, Lamar, I would like to do one tonight. I don't know if we'll do the full case tonight. We might do the first half tonight and then maybe pre-sell or do the other half tomorrow. But we will be doing some mixers with this stuff in it too. Because not everyone is, just a full Contenders fan. And it's a nice, to me, like I was saying earlier, it's a nice product to mix in with Optic. Because Optic only having one auto but a lot of parallels. And then Contenders has a lot of autos but only one parallel. So I think it mixes really, really nicely together. And it's just two really nice products, two money generating products as far as good cards that hold good value. Whether it means you're going to keep them for a PC or you're looking to flip them, either way, the cards are nice and pricey. Out of 49, Aaron Rodgers. That's the Peyton Manning, I think we pulled. Winning ticket. Trying not to do those late night breaks anymore. Unless we do like the Visions or something like that. We did hockey last night. Opened 2 boxes of hockey. Ben got that 8-player auto, and we opened up the 4-player one as well. They were cool looking cards. I remember talking to you and you saying you went to bed around 3. You were the first message I read, Todd. And I remember right after I called UPS, I looked at my messages, right after my wife kicked me and said, don't forget to call UPS. Sleeping on the floor next to my son's crib, who ironically was no longer in the crib. I was just sleeping on the floor next to it. What the fuck? Evan Ingram. But yeah, Todd, I kind of remember talking to you, but another one. This card is, oh no, this is Marquise Blair and DK Metcalf. All right. The AJ Brown and DK needs to slow its roll. Oh, that's right. Yeah. We'll do something. I'll make sure we do something for you, Todd. For sure. There's a Bryce Love. Did we get all our autos in the last half? Oh, here comes one. It's going to be for the Redskins. You're not going to go hitless. It's going to be a Kelvin Harmon going out to the Washington Redskins. Even like defensive rookies in this going for like $15-20 makes contenders cool. And how about for the Denver Broncos, cracked ice, Jawan Winfrey going out to the Denver Broncos. Rain getting it. I know he was a little upset because we pulled that 101 Ripien, but to get the wide receiver cracked ice, pretty cool in itself. Jawan Winfrey, little cracked ice action. All right, 2 boxes to go. 10 more autos. That's what I do. It is a lot of auto chasing in this. No patches, not even in a case hit or anything like that. I don't believe they put a single one in here, which is like optics weird because there's one per case. It's the case hit, but which I'm not so sure we found in our latest case. Oops, mix these up. Rent some toddlers. I'm sure there's plenty of people that would lend theirs to you for the night. You need a distraction at 10? Here, come over and help me sort. That'll distract you. That'll keep you busy for a long time. Time flies when you're sorting, man. You can start sorting at like 8. It's noon before you know it, man. Our YouTube channel is going to get flagged for that conversation right now. Although it's like in Big Daddy, right? When the kid shows up at his door and so he uses it to pick up women. Like, hey, I need a babysitter. It's like, you can rent my toddler to go take him to the park. It's a win-win, It's like you don't pay for childcare, but just stop. You have a 5-year-old? Dude, teach your 5-year-old how to play a board game. That'll take at least like an hour. Ugo Amadi going to be for the Seattle Seahawks. It's going out to Scotty Ice. Julio Jones. How about a Kirk Cousins? You like that? Kirk Cousins. Out of 175, playoff ticket base. Or I should say playoff ticket. Out of 175. Contenders is weird in the fact that, like, there's no rookies. Oh! That's going to play Dwayne Haskins, RPS. I think that's how they're considered, right? That means the on-card version.
Give me a hell yeah. What? Give me a hell yeah. What?
Boom. That'll make your day a little bit better there, Todd. Wait. Yo, Todd, what in the world does she have? I hope it was like a used you got a good deal on Michael Kors purse. And please do not get your daughter an iPhone 11, please. We had kids in first grade that came with phones. I'm like, put that away. What do you need that for? To call my mom? I'm like, are you calling her right now? No, then put it away. Dude, I hated kids. I hated that kids had phones in school because it was such a distraction. Even in first grade, they'd have them. Wow, this was a good case. Seriously, I mean, I know that it's not for everyone, but like all around looking at it, here's a Tim Boyle going out to. Is he there? I didn't realize they had him. Is that who's backing up Rodgers if he can't play? Yeah, Todd, right. Those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are fine. Like that track where your kid's at. It's more of a safety thing, right? That was Henderson and David Long. Gary Jennings. There's another Murray. All right, so we got two of these. Neither of them are numbered. So, Paul Beagle and Todd Shaw. Do you just each want one? Would you like each just give me one? Give you each one of those. That way you can each have one of them. That is the same thing 4 times in a row that I just said. Peterson and Matt Ryan. Sorry, but every time someone says miss the bus, I can't think of anything but I missed the bus. Oh no, I missed the bus. Hey, Paul's still in here. Paul, how goeth today? How's it goeth? So weird. Paul's busy setting up his shop. I'm so jealous, man. I want a hobby shop. Especially after being at the card show, I had said I was a little upset I didn't do more at the show. It was like a lot of people wanted to talk about cards and stuff. I just couldn't. It would be fun to talk about cards in shop. Have some of you guys come out. For the Jags, we got a Josh Oliver and a Quincy Williams. Here comes one. It's going to be for the Browns. It's going to be a Mac Wilson. Is this going to be... Oh, it is going to be an auto. Mac Wilson. There's an MVP Lamar. Mac Wilson going out to the Cleveland Browns. It's going to be Michael Simpson. It's not really crazy. They're hard to pull. It's not like it's one per case for those guys. In some cases, it's a little bit easier, but it's going to be a little bit harder when you get a lot more names. Jordan Scarlett for the Carolina Panthers going out to Lamar Henry. And there's a DK Metcalf Contenders rookie. Lockett and Ingram, Justice Hill. Mahomes there, Riley Ridley. Melvin Gordon. Patrick Mahomes not numbered. Is that it for the autos? I think we pulled all 5. Yep. All right, one more box to go. You would have to have 2 grand. Right? One for the world. Little old Melton. Nah, for real. Like, if I did it, I'd want it. I said if I ever open one in town, it'd be as much toys as it would be cards. Because I miss that we don't have, like, small toy shops around anymore. Like I'm not even talking, like, small, like, you know, when you think of, like, a small little boutique toy shop. We used to have one of those called the Purple Platypus. I think it's still there, but it's just been so... I don't know. It's not like the small shop it used to be. But I'm talking like KBs and stuff, right? Now, like, they fit KB toys into the Walmart toy aisle. But there's something about just going into a toy shop. And we don't have any of those. So I thought about, like, on the weekends having, like, characters, like, you know, hypothetically, like SpongeBob one day or, like, a superhero one week. And the kids could come in and get their pictures and shop around and stuff. I thought that'd be cool. As a kid, that would have been awesome, right? Maybe you can do that. Are you going to sell toys in your shop, Paul, or just cards? That's a dream. Who knows? I do know that, like, some of the shops used to do, like, gaming stuff. Like, they'd have tournaments for Magic and Pokemon and stuff, but they said they can't get people to come for it anymore. And when they do come, the whole purpose was, like, where you would buy some of the decks and stuff there, but everyone would just buy online and bring their stuff and, like, use the bathroom, sit at the tables, use the electricity, and they wouldn't ever buy any cards. Like, they'd trade amongst themselves. So it got to the point where you had to buy, like, you know, 2 packs for a deck to play, and people were like, nah. What? You just have to pay a little bit to play your game here with everyone. You'll have Marvel toys? Paul, you got to message me and tell me where you're getting that stuff. It's hard to get some of that stuff. And what bothers me about it is it's like, it's not a mystery pack. Like, you get like 6 of the same toy. Or like the same setup. I wish there was a way to get, you know. I think Hot Wheels used to be like random, right? Oh, did I not mix these up? Gardner Minshew, Rookie of the Year contenders. Yeah, we'll bring him over here. And it's going to be a Dexter Williams going out to the Green Bay Packers. My mother once asked for an adult toy. Dude, McDonald's Happy Meals are so expensive that I told my kids they can just buy the toy. Like, we'll go up and be like, can we buy a toy? Because that's what they want. They don't even eat the food. Haskins, and so we go up and we pay $2 for a toy. No joke. It's $2. It's like $5 for a Happy Meal now. I don't pay $5 for my meals. Rodney Anderson going out. That's the variation going out to the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, is it open? My brother's out in Cleveland today. I'll have to tell him. I know he was looking to see if it was. I don't think we mixed them up. It's Julian Love going out to the New York Football Giants. Can you believe Panini did not mix these packs up at all? So if I forget to mix them up, they're all on one side. It's got to be the... People have got to be talking about it. I haven't checked like the blowout message boards or anything. Jimmy Garoppolo for the Niners at a 75 MVP contenders parallel going out to San Francisco 49ers, Alex Carey. Is he going to get the job done this week? I don't know. Yeah, round numbers auto, Todd. We pulled the Hawkinson and Fant one. Floyd, I'm not allowed to mention it if Floyd's in here. I forgot. I promised I wouldn't talk about it. There it is. This is... Message me, Todd. I'll tell you. All right, maybe we did mix him up. I don't know. Finally, a Kyler Murray Rookie of the Year contenders. Or maybe we didn't, and we just got lucky and picked the side with only one auto first. Why? Because you think they're just going to dominate him in the first half? Oh. Ben's a Vikings fan. Never mind. I think it's Nick Mullins, right? The guy who played awesome and still lost his job. Good luck on the last half here, guys. Should be 4 autos in here, I think. Maybe 3. Julian Love and Dexter. We should have 3 in here. Should be at least our on card yet. Good luck. Here we go. Marquise Hollywood and N'Keal Harry. Mariota, Eli, and Tom Brady. There's a Daniel Jones. Now we're just at least seeing some of the big names as Rookie of the Year contenders. Sue and Tyreek Hill and Todd Gurley. It's going to be a redemption. Get your guesses in. Devontae Adams and A.J. Green. And there is a Chase Winovich and a Damian Harris. All right, get them in. This is probably going to be our RPS. Generally, the redemptions are the RPS because they're on card. Devin Singletary. Another Cardinals tease. Byron Murphy. In this case, loaded with Cardinals. First half had 5 or 6 Cardinals autos. However, not a Kyler. I was thinking we'd pull one this half. Honestly, I really was. I don't like to throw those predictions out there because then I feel guilty if it doesn't hit. Tim Brown. All right, so our last one coming up. So we got our 5, right? It was 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. All right, so we did get all our autos. Just that first half of that case was a little weird, but it's probably weird because we got the golden ticket. So something probably got messed up in sorting. All right, here we go.
Oh, it's burning! It's coming in! There it is! Oh, shit! Whoa,
I just pressed the button.
Holy fuck! Goddamn! It's on fire!
I don't have my drops hooked up, so I just picked one. It was not a good one. All right, here we go. 2019 playoff contenders, rookie ticket RPS. So this is going to be our on card. T.J. Hawkinson, Johnny with the guess, Austin with the card. On card Hawkinson going out to the Detroit Lions. First half was definitely a little bit hotter. Second half had 3 really big bangers. Where is that third one? 3 magged up in the second half here, but a lot of good stuff in the first half as well. Just because of the 101. Maybe this one was hotter. Hey, Alex. I was going to message you last night. Weren't you the one looking to do hockey? Alex Regal. A-Town. All right, before we go any further, I am going to random all these off in a dice roll. You said you would each take one of these, so one would go to the Cardinals and one would go to the Redskins. So what we did last night is we just did a random, a Raz, and it was 10 spots at 11. I'm doing them at cost. Literally, I paid $110 for the box of them. And I'm not even charging working and shipping or fees. I'm just doing them at what I paid for them because I kind of want to move them. But we pulled that 8-player auto and that 4-player auto. The Hawkinson fan can go to the Broncos. I can do that. I like when people if you're not going to... They're not worth a ton, but they're not easy to get it. You have to buy the product to get it. So it's nice if it goes to a fan. All right, 1, 2, 3 to the top. 4, 5, 6 to the bottom. What sold on eBay? Oh, the Haskins is an RPS. Yes, it's on card. It's not the variation, though. It's going to go to the top. That's it for the Haskins? I would have thought that would have went more. That's one you send in to get graded right there. You'd have to take it out of that, though. All right, so here we go. I feel like that would go for more, but I could be wrong. Minshew, that's a big hit. Minshew for the Jags, round numbers, Haskins and Sweat. Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones. Garoppolo to 75. Cousins to 175. Out of 49, Rodgers. Out of 175, Thomas. Drew Lock. Keem Butler out of 75. Round numbers again, Haskins and Sweat. And a Preston Williams out of 75. All right, here's our autos. Todd, you don't have to have an. It's not really like that so much. In the on card is important. That RPS is important because that's one per box. So so the way it works is the cracked ice is your best card. Even they said they had the real, super rare clear this year. We haven't pulled one yet, but that was numbered out of 10 last year, and they did not sell as well as the cracked ice. Obviously, the 1-on-1 is insane if you can get it. Cracked ice is usually next. And then the playoff tickets and stuff like that, the 49 and 99. But the RPS, the on-card cards do very well. They're one per box. So it's hard to get. And a lot of them are redemptions. TJ Hawkinson. Oh, wait. I want to go do something quick. Oh, wow. All right. Here we go. First up. All right. First up, for the Jets, getting 750 points, it's going to be Jonathan Thomas getting 750 points for the Jets. Again, did pretty well today. Got 750 and 5, 1,250 points. Not bad. Julian Love for the New York Giants going out to Paul Beagle. Oh, this is a variation too. All right. Dexter Williams for the Green Bay Packers going out to Johnny Guypin. Jordan Scarlett for the Carolina Panthers going out to Lamar Henry. We are giving hitless credits out, guys. Tim Boyle for the Green Bay Packers going out to Johnny Guypin. Ugo Amadi for the Seattle Seahawks going out to Scott Ripley. Kelvin Harmon for the Washington Redskins going out to Todd Shaw. Jelena Tavai for the Detroit Lions going out to Austin Linderwell. Dylan Mitchell for the Minnesota Vikings. Banowski. Ty Summers. Green Bay hit a couple times in there. Dylan Mitchell for the Vikings. And Kareth White for the Chicago Bears going out to Justin Wren. Ed Oliver for the Buffalo Bills going out to John Saison. Patrick Laird for the Miami Dolphins going out to Dan Morris. Drew Sample. Now, I want to go take that down just a minute. All right, there we go. Byron Murphy for the Arizona Cardinals going out to Paul Beagle. Now, these are the variations, all right? On sticker variations. For the Cincinnati Bengals going out to Jay Toski. That is a Rodney Anderson. The helmet is the variation. Mac Wilson, sticker variation for the Cleveland Browns going out to Michael Simpson. Elijah Holyfield for the Carolina Panthers. Again, the helmet being the variation. And this is now Drew Sample. This is a sticker, but it's the rookie ticket stub going out to Jay Toski for the Cincinnati Bengals. Cracked Ice, Jawan Winfrey for the Denver Broncos going out to Rain Finley at a 23 sticker auto. As well as the playoff ticket at a 99 for the Jacksonville Jaguars going out to Bobby Parker sticker auto. We had the TJ Hawkinson. This is on card rookie patch signature on card for the Detroit Lions going out to Austin. On card variation ticket stub. So it's the variation. It's on the ticket stub and it's on card going out to the New York Giants. Paul Beagle. That's a big card. And for the Pittsburgh Steelers going out to Chris Anderson. RPS. Benny Snell. And then our big bad boy hits. We had for the Minnesota Vikings going out to Ben Owski. 1 out of 23 cracked ice for the Minnesota Vikings. For the New England Patriots going out to Floyd, Jarrett Stidham rookie ticket 420. And on card auto going out to T. Shaw, Dwayne Haskins. Sad I was 14 years old when this dude was born. I don't know, Johnny. I think so. Yeah, I think they did. I'm pretty sure they did. All right, so this time, let me go back to the last one. We actually had, this was more spread out than the last one by one team. Last had 15, this had 14. Which to me is crazy with 30 autos that there's that much that goes, you know. All right, here we go. We're going to give away 4 $5 hitless credits because we pulled some extra points this time. It's going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's going to be Falcons, Saints, Texans, Colts. So Jason, Carl, James, and Richard each getting a $5 credit. All right, guys. I'm gonna get some stuff done here as far as getting the room back together, getting stuff put away, getting the giveaways in. But I'm probably gonna post a random teams around 4 or so, and then possibly a 6-box PYT tonight. I want to get some pictures of this stuff taken and whatnot. So I will be back. Alex, they're up on our page. Go to our page. You can't miss them. There's a big thing. One of them is a video of the card rolling around. I think Ben is already working on getting the other one. He bought a personal box. But they're really nice. They really are. Leaf did a nice job with that set. That's funny, Johnny. No. All right, guys. I gotta wake up. Yeah, get a box of hockey, Alex. I'm selling it, seriously. Message me, Alex. I'll give you the same deal I gave Ben. It's under cost. Swear to you. All right. Peace.